push back on that, like just to what you were
can
saying.
push back on everything.
I think I hear you when you say that people can be very hypocritical when they're pointing towards other people's sins. And even Jesus talks about how we shouldn't judge in hypocrisy, but judge with righteous judgment. Meaning, if you yourself understand that you're not living a life of righteousness, then you have no right to point towards a person who is committing the very same things that you're doing behind closed doors. However, we're all called to live in sexual purity. This is not just for a certain group of people. That's why the Bible does state, again, to your point, that any sex outside of marriage between a man and a woman is sinful. So I'm a single woman, I'm not married. I have to deny myself daily. And that's what Jesus said. If anybody wants to be my disciple, he must take up his cross and deny himself daily. I have to deny myself from committing fornication because I'm not married. I have to live in sexual purity. A person in a marriage covenant has to deny themselves from cheating on their spouse. That's adultery, that's sexual immorality. Even people within the covenant of marriage are called to not defile the marriage bed. So we all as Christians have a responsibility to keep ourselves sexually pure. So even as we're talking to people, who live in the homosexual or the LGBTQ lifestyle, we're all called to a lifestyle of purity. None of us are called to go outside of those bounds. So I think that's something that applies to us all as Christians, is to live this life of sexual purity, and like you said, like chastity, abstinence. So I would say that applies to all of us, and we all have